I mean, that's how he feels. That's how he feels. I mean, it's a big game this Sunday. We're playing them. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have opportunities to go versus him. I'm sure he's going to have opportunities to go versus me. So I'm just preparing like I always prepare. I got to just do my job out on the field and just worry about that. I mean, for sure. I mean, there's always motivation you're looking for. I mean, it does and it doesn't.
You think it's like
So it's tricky right there. Doesn't give you the answer you're looking for. That was a trick question. You're trying to get me to say something, right? All right. But it does and it doesn't. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. Because I mean, it motivates you. You're hearing that. You know, obviously there's something out there that he saw on film and stuff that I could probably get better at football in some certain categories. I mean, you don't always feel the best every single day when you're out on the field, so that's how he feels. That's how he feels. Oh, definitely during the game on the field. I mean, there can always be talking going back and forth, tempers getting heated up and everything. You just got to keep your cool. And, I mean, I don't see any benefit to get a 15-yard penalty out on the field because you lose your cool. And so you just got to keep your cool and keep your head on straight. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not down there. I'm not in the Jacksonville squad. I mean, it could be. And I've seen that done before. I've had players on my team before where they just get in people's heads and they react and then they get the 15-yard penalty. So I just got to keep your head straight, keep your cool, and just play ball. I mean, depending on the game, depending on the atmosphere, and I'm sure one of these games will probably be like that. And there's sometimes you enjoy it, sometimes you really don't think it's necessary, but I feel like this game, you got to keep your head on a swivel and be ready at all times and be ready for anything. They're linebackers that are fast, and they can get to the ball, they can cover, and you got to be ready at all times. They got a little different style of play with how fast they are. It's usually not typical to see guys that are that fast in the middle of the field, but they are, and you got to be prepared for it. Oh, I mean, you're allowed to talk smack back and forth out there on the field, but I mean, no, I'm not trying to get no 15-yard penalty for overdoing it or anything, and that's not one of my goals. I would say it's not a team goal at all. But I mean, you got to protect yourself, you got to protect your teammates, and you got to stand up for yourself when it comes to that time. I mean, he's focused always. I mean, he gets going sometimes out on the field. I've seen him, depending on the game, depending on the situation, where he is, like compared to the defensive players. I mean, hands off the ball, he's 10 yards back, so it's not like he can really get after it. I would say usually on his QB sneaks is when he talks trash, if he does. Yeah, it's very important, and I mean, I didn't do that good of a job last week, and definitely can focus on that this week in practice, just throughout the week. And ball security is huge. I mean, I think they get a turnover about 1 every 5 possessions they average. I mean, that statistic right there is just unbelievable. It just shows how good of a defense they are. And you just can't go out there and just jog around. You got to be ready in all parts of the game, run game, pass game. When you have the ball, you got to protect it and get up the field. Oh, I mean, I got it all the time when I was younger. And it's just part of the game. It's part of being an athlete. There's opportunities you can take in it and take advantage of it. And there's other times where if you take it the wrong way, you can lose your cool and it can go the opposite way and hurt your team. So you just gotta keep doing what I gotta do and keep doing my job.